And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's on 224 in Boardman, the South Range Raiders show. And another special guest, another senior captain for the cheerleading team, Hannah Gettame. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Susie Baker is engaged. She's ready. Be careful. She brings up some weird topics sometimes, all right? So this. Hannah, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Obviously, senior year going incredibly quick for you. Have you had a chance to stop and kind of take some of those moments in yet?
Yes, actually. And it was kind of just recently. We had our last home game for playoffs. And it was just kind of crazy. I was like, wow, like I don't really have another reason to be on this field again. Like it was so weird. Because I don't do any other sports at South Range other than dance, and that's not at South Range. So.
Well, we're going to get to that in just a minute because I heard you're quite the dancer. But for this memory, I mean, week 12, you're looking around in the stands, around with your sisterhood of the cheerleaders. What was that like for you? What Kodak memories do you have in your mind that you'll take forever?
Well, I have a ton of different memories with every individual cheerleader on that team. Like, everyone's different in their own ways, and I think that's what makes it so great. But, I don't know, just growing up with them, like, my whole life, it was kind of crazy. Like, I was like, wow, this is the last time I'm doing this with all of them. But everyone's, like, bubbly personalities. Everyone's always happy. So it's just, like, to not be with that group of people for the rest of my life is kind of weird.
So to compare it in sports, and cheerleading is a sport, by the way, when in sports, like you lock in, right? So those moments, those big moments, you got to lock in. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm trying to make a really funny pun here. Did you bring it on for the last game, or how do you do that?
You don't. Honestly, we just have a ton of fun. Like. And we still look super good. We always make sure to smile. I don't know. I feel like we're always bringing it on. So it's not really hard for us to lock in because we're just always so good. I don't know.
That's awesome. Hey, you can't be a cheerleader without being full of your own stuff sometimes, right? You got to be able to get out there and go.
Exactly.
Were there moments early on? I forgot to ask Ava this, so I'll ask you. So you get this question.
Okay.
Are there moments when early on in cheerleading that you've got stands that are full of people and you know they're all looking at you? Like, are there moments of like stage fright almost?
No, because I know all of them are like our family. Like Ava said, like we all know who they are. It's all of our fans. We've known them all of high school, so. It's like it's our mom and dad sitting in the crowd watching us. So
that's incredible.
I never get scared.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that kind of security net, I guess.
Yeah.
What have been the biggest challenges for you, when it comes to cheerleading? Because, again, we'll get to the dancing here in a second because I know it's the topic that everybody wants to talk about. What have been the biggest challenges for you to be a cheerleader?
I think just time commitment, being able to manage it with everything else, but I don't really know.
Okay, so time commitment. Let's get to it. It's the gorilla in the room.
The gorilla.
Dancing. I heard you are an unbelievable dancer. You've been on, and see, Susie's got you.
Yes.
Walk me through this. You've been dancing for how long?
Since I was about 4 years old.
4?
Yeah, really long time.
How'd you get into it?
Well, when I was little, I was kind of crazy. I don't know. I was always like flipping around the living room. And my mom, at first, I was in a competitive studio that also had a gymnastics thing. And she mainly did it because of the gymnastics part.
Yeah.
But I just loved the dance aspect of it, and it just never went away. And then I started competitively. And then probably when I was around 11, I was like, I just really want to do ballet. So I've been at BWR now, and I've been doing point for a couple years. And
I'm just gonna nod my head and pretend I know what the heck
Yeah.
you're talking about. Okay, just keep on going.
like dancing on your tippy toes, you know.
Tippy
With the
toes,
wind
tippy
and
toes.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes. So I've been doing that, and I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy in our show this year, which is like the lead.
We got the Sugar Plum Fairy. The Raiders got her.
Yes. And our show's in, I want to say 3 weeks. It's coming soon.
Hey,
but-
plug it. You got an opportunity here. Be like Ava. Plug it. Sell.
So we have our show at Dior on December 7th and 8th, and then we're also performing in Pennsylvania the weekend after at Thiel College, I think it is.
Teal. Oh, yep.
There you go. But yeah, so.
So
it'll be
bring your
big.
Raider rags and swing them at Dior on December what?
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th. Pencil that in. Raider rags everywhere. We want cheering. Yeah, that's the state championship, is it not?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to be able to go to the state game, which we're going to make it. So
I know where you can
won't
watch
see
it.
me there, but I'll be there in spirit.
Hey, we'll give you a shout out
Well,
on the show for sure. How challenging has dance? I mean, because you mentioned you were in it competitively.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take this the wrong way. How competitive can it get in the dancing world?
Insanely competitive.
Really?
Now, I only did it when I was little, so I was dancing to like Uptown Funk and Itsy Bitsy Spider. So, but like if I would have stuck with it when I was older, like I watch videos of my friends that still do it. It's crazy competition. Like people work on that like all day, every day. I know friends that have started homeschooling just to dance all the time and get so good.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So for you, what did you learn about yourself through that process, and then took it into cheerleading to kind of make yourself better? I mean, everything you do, you want to make yourself a little bit better, and you want to be the best at whatever you do. So what did you take from dance to cheerleading, and then what are you going to take from cheerleading into your next step in life?
Well, I really think that dancing just kind of helped me being like, I'm a really good tumbler, not to brag, but like I
Brag
feel
it
like
up.
cheer and dance kind of correlated with one another.
Okay.
So I kind of taught myself how to tumble because I had previous like gymnastics training, whatever. But
Me too.
So that definitely helped a lot with cheering, and I was always just working to make new tumbling skills all the time. And then eventually I was like taking private lessons at gymnasiums to try to like help me because I wasn't really in gymnastics long. But then cheer, like I feel like with the tumbling, definitely allowed me to put a ton of tricks into my dancing, and it definitely made me stand out as a dancer, especially in a performing studio because we don't have very many like acrobatic dances.
Yeah.
Like tumbling or being upside down isn't a thing at my studio, so it was definitely like interesting, I think, and fun to see.
Let's talk about influences. I mean, obviously, this is a world full of influencers. Who are the people that influence you the most?
I would definitely say my mom. My mom is like the exact same person as me. Like when she was little, she did dance, gymnastics, cheer, all of it. And she's just one of the most caring people in the world. Like she always puts others before herself. And she's just always supported me with my dance and cheer careers.
So certainly you and your mom
Definitely
never have an
her.
argument, right?
Rarely ever.
Really? For real?
Yeah, actually.
That's awesome.
We're like best friends.
That's awesome. To be best friends with your mom, that's one of the coolest things. What ultimately do you want to do? I mean, there's a lot of careers out there. What are you leaning towards right now?
Well, I already have about 2 years of college done with my College Credit Plus
That's
thing
awesome.
because I'm doing full-time at Kent Salem.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But
2 years you'll never have to pay back, which is good.
and next year, I don't know where I want to transfer yet, but I'll probably go to Ohio State or Kent just so all my credits transfer. But I want to start off with nursing, and then eventually I want to become a nurse anesthetist and travel and do that at the same time.
That's phenomenal. So you really do. You're all about helping people.
Yes, I love it. It's like my favorite thing ever.
What? So is that kind of what led you to nursing?
Yeah, actually. My
Really?
mom was always like, she was actually going to go into nursing, and she's like, I couldn't do it. Like, it grossed me out.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, But I just love the thought of, like, I'm helping someone, like I'm making them feel better.
See
and
how
I
much-
just think it's so cute.
See how cool
I
it is
love
whenever they're screaming in your face. Don't prick me with that needle. Who are your heroes outside your family?
Outside of my
Yeah,
family?
like do you have
not
like
fam-
heroes like or role models, influencers that you really look up to and you go, hey, I really would like to be like them in this capacity.
Not really. I just kind of...
Just mom.
Yeah, and I just kind of want to make like a spot for myself almost. I don't really want to follow anybody.
That's awesome, Hannah. Hey, that's a great answer. Hannah Gettame, ladies and gentlemen.